Do you know that we are, in fact, at the very center of all of creation, at the very center of all the universe? All the ancients knew it. Everyone has known it until our civilization. And they want you to think our civilization is the smartest that has ever been around because we have all this amazing technology. I don't believe that we are. I think you look at things like the pyramids and just ancient structures, and you can clearly see we are not the smartest. They want us thinking that, so we can't even start to fathom where we actually live. We are the center of creation. Star trails like this prove it, and I'm going to show you a whole lot else that does. You see, they want you thinking you are so tiny that you are just a speck in the existence of this giant, never-ending universe. But it's not true. Everything they present to you, things like this, it says, you are here. You are this tiny little planet with this tiny little star in this massive galaxy. And then not only are you in this massive galaxy, but that massive galaxy is just one of never-ending trillions of galaxies. None of it is true. It is all designed so you can think you are just an accident and that we are not at the center of creation. And we are. We are at the very center of creation. And what you think of space isn't even real. This is all CGI, 1000% CGI. And I'm not saying there aren't things up in the sky, but they are close. They're very close. They are up in the sky, literally in the firmament, in the sky. You see, our sun is right here. How can the sun be in the clouds if it's 93 million miles away? You need to think of that. The sun, the moon, the stars, they're all here. They're all here for us. They were created for seasons and signs for us. These star trails are only possible if the sky is revolving around us. If we are doing what they say we are, with the Earth rotating and then revolving around the sun and then traveling through the galaxy and traveling through the universe, you would have all sorts of things. But they look like this every night. You see, this is the North. This is the North Star, and it is above the North Pole, and the only reason it is down and not straight up is because you are not at the center. So it's just like perspective looks. If something is far away, it's going to look like it's down, kind of like this. You see, the sun isn't going down because we're rotating backwards. The sun is just moving further away, just like these light poles are moving further away, and look how it looks like they go down. But if you were standing right here, you'd have to look straight up. This is how the sun works. The sun goes away, it doesn't go down. You see, it might look like it's going down, but it's clearly not. We have just been told it is. So when we see it, and we see it look like it's half covered, our brain just goes to what we've been told. But when you critically think about it and you see things like this, you realize it's not going down, it's just moving away. It's local in the firmament. You see, we live in something much more like this, with a flat, non-rotating, stationary plane, with a firmament above, the sun, moon, and the stars are in it, and above that is the spirit realm. It's not infinite space with infinite stars and infinite planets and infinite galaxies. That is all a satanic lie to get you to not realize that you live in a creation created by God. You see, once you crack the code and you realize you don't live in a spinning ball with things like seeing the Chicago skyline from 60 miles away, which is impossible on the size they tell us the Earth is, okay? This should be covered by 2,400 feet of curvature. Sears Tower, or the Willis Tower, is only 1,400 feet. Impossible. Once you put the clues together, like seeing too far and evidence that we are not spinning, but the sky above us is spinning, it breaks the programming. And when you break the programming, you can see through the lies. And once you see through the lies, you see the truth, and you see where we are.
In the Christian cosmos, everything is created by God.
They believe the skies were ruled by one deity, with the earth at the center.
Ptolemy tried to create a system to explain everything in the universe.
But the evolution of science and technology would challenge those beliefs.
The telescope is this moment where scientific investigation changes. Humanity loses its position of centrality.
Discover our place.
Once you realize that the science they present to you is all a lie, and it's all CGI, every picture of Earth, every planet, every star is CGI, and then you find what real things look like, and you realize it's just in the water above the firmament. There are lights up there, maybe angels. I don't claim to know everything. I don't know exactly what the firmament is, if it's glass or frozen ice or a toroidal field. I don't claim to know it all. But what I do know 100% is we are not on a spinning spherical space ball in infinite space with infinite planets and infinite galaxies. I would bet my life on that. This is a lot closer to where you live. With the spirit world above us, there are no other planets and galaxies. It's all here. It's our realm, made for us. The rest is the spirit world. And once you figure out that you're not living on a spinning space ball, you realize this is what's going on. This is why there's so much evil in the world. This is why there's so much satanic worship in the media, in the entertainment industry, in the music industry. It's everywhere. You guys, spend the time. Realize you don't live where you think you live, because it opens up your world to a whole new place that could be amazing. It could be absolutely amazing. It could be heaven on earth if we all just knew that this battle was going on. But we don't, because they don't want us to. Time to figure it out.